Hey guys, this is Shane and welcome to my Curator of the Lost channel. Today, hey, it's old school. It's finding some magazines, finding some books, giving you comps on some cool stuff that I found this week. I posted a video last weekend. It was like I hadn't posted in like 3 weeks because the whole last month, like the whole month of October, since October 2023 was just crazy, right? I told you I had stuff at work, my aunt, helping her kind of get situated in her assisted living. And so this week was kind of getting back into the groove. I had a busy work week, but I was still able to source some and found some cool stuff, and just share that with you, right? It's kind of the stuff that I like to sell, that works for me in my store, that on mainly eBay, but I send stuff to Amazon too. This is a mixed lot stuff. Some of it will be eBay, some of it will be Amazon. So show you what I found, what I paid for it, what I'm going to list it for, what I think it'll sell for, kind of that, comps, and hopefully train your eye and give you ideas for, hey, what to look for when you're out there. So let's just jump in. So the first thing I'm going to go through is a few magazines. I love to sell magazines. If you're a bookseller and you're not looking at the magazines, there's great profit potential there, and I got several videos on the subject, but ultimately just don't overpay. I don't want to go over 50 cents a magazine unless it's like something that's really got a good profit potential. I like to buy magazines. A lot of times I can find them at different stores for 10 cents or 25 cents a piece, 5 for $1. Those are the kind of deals I love for magazines. What I'd like about it is that they're the topics, right? They're just all over the place. And you can make money selling, just regular kind of pulp topics, your Southern Livings and things like that, lot them together. But to me, I don't do that. I kind of look at more of the weirder niche stuff, kind of like I do with my books, right? But that's one reason I like it, is because the topics are so varied. But then they are profitable, but you just have to make sure to look out for your shipping. Anyway, I've got videos on magazines out there. You can look at them, but here's some of the first ones I found. I stopped by this place I haven't been to in a while. They were having a sale. Magazines were 10 cents each, and these were 2017 and 18. It was cosplay culture, I guess, where you're dressing up like your favorite anime or your favorite, fantasy person, and, it's got, people, how they do their, how they do all their stuff. It's pretty cool. I've seen some of these sell for $20 each. It's kind of thin though. It's not a lot of sales. I'm just going to put these together. I pay 10 cents each for them. I'm probably going to ask, 20 bucks for 3 of them. See what happens. Put the shipping in. But for 10 cents each, kind of cool subject matter. It's a no-brainer for me. All right, these other two, the next two, I paid 50 cents each for them. And it's Muzzleloader magazine. Man, talk about going from cosplay to muzzleloader, right? That's pretty broad. But there were 2 of them. And one of them, I think it was this one. I got a sold comp for like $11.99. This one was like a sold comp of $13.99. But this is kind of a cool topic, right? It's, the old muzzleloaders, flint and steel, ball, loading. I can remember back in my childhood, I'll tell you the story before I move on. I had a friend in high school, and his parents were into the American Mountain Men Association. And it got a little notoriety or fame, even though the members didn't care for it at the time. There was an Oak Ridge boy, the one with the big beard, that kind of got into it, but he was kind of like an outsider in the organization, best I can remember. But anyway, they had a thing. You'd go out and you would camp in teepees. Everything had to be period, like, like 1800s, I can remember we, hand-stitched moccasins, and, it was all, you had to be period, and they would do different things. But they had a muzzleloader competition, and my friend's dad had muzzleloaders. All of them had muzzleloaders because that's what you carried. And they had a thing where they put a post, and they put a mark in the post and put a playing card so that it was facing you this way, just like a piece of paper like this, right? And the object was to shoot that card in half with your muzzleloader to a certain distance. And the way you did it was you looked down the sight, and you kept your eye on it, and you would kind of walk to the left and walk to the right, and that card, you would see some of it, and then as you're right on it, you would see a sliver, right? And so they had me and my friend Sam do this, and I got up first, and they told me what to do, and I walked to the left a little bit, walked to the right a little bit, and I shot the muzzle loader, and I shot the playing card right into. And I was so excited. But then it was my friend Sam's turn. And I always thought, man, what pressure on him, because I had just done it and he was proud for me, but then he's getting up to do it, right? And he did the same thing, and he shot the card in half too, and with the muzzle loaders. And that was such a good feeling that I had done it, but then he did it with the added pressure of that his friend had already done it, right? So that was pretty cool. But these muzzle loaders, I'm gonna put them together. I may ask, again, like $20 for the two of them. These are 2023 editions, so some of these, you know, they're like, you don't want to wait when you find these stuff. If it's like 2023, you want to get it out there so that people that are getting them now, right, while they're more current. So it's, again, 50 cents each. I'll probably ask $20 for those. And apologize for my indulgent stories. Hopefully you enjoy them. All right, this next thing, I left it on here. Look, they had this whole bundle, look, $5 for the set of National Geographic histories. Now, I've had good success selling these in the past. So $5, there's like 14 or 15 of them in here. So that's like 35 cents each, okay? They're 2022s, 2023s. This is great, great deal. So I've seen sold lots on these right now, anywhere from 4 to 6 of the National Geographic histories, right? This is the special, not just regular National Geographics, but the National Geographic history. And 4 to 6 of them together in lots, bringing $20 to $25. I got 15. I'll decide if I want to break them into 22s, 23s, or just sell them all. But I think that I can get 50 or 60 bucks for these when it's all said and done. They're expensive on the newsstand, right? I don't know if my eyeballs can read this, but these things are $11.99 each on the newsstand. So if somebody can get them, they're in good shape, and they'll pay $5 each for them, right? It saves them a lot of money. All right, here's the next one. Same place that was having the sale. I got the magazines, the cosplays for 10 cents. It was a motif, which was funny to me. This is a Yamaha synthesizer user manual. I see this selling in its form here, $28 to $35 sold on eBay. People are selling PDF versions of this for like 17, but this is the manual. It's funny because when I saw this too, it's Yamaha. I remember Motif back in the day. If you did software programming, you know, X Motif, you know, the GUI type stuff. I was like, is that a GUI? You know, graphical user interface software manual? But no, it's for a synthesizer, a Yamaha synthesizer. These models. I'm gonna ask $35 for it. I've got several $35 ones. Sold comps, eBay. That'd be good. All right. This one's probably going to go to Amazon. I don't know anything about this book. It was interesting. But called The Novel by Franco Moretti. Looks like the Man from La Mancha type thing, right? Anyway, I've seen this on Amazon. I probably should know this book, but I'm kind of illiterate on this one. On Amazon, I think this will sell for, I've got sold comps. It's not selling every day, but it's going to be in that $25 to $30 range selling on Amazon. So, you know, I paid a couple of bucks for it. I'll make $10 or $12 profit after all the fees and stuff. So here's another one to go on eBay. I got these for 50 cents each. Yeah, because I got the blue dot. This place puts dots. It's just some fiction books on the Weird Museum. It's number, I think, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, so there's that one. I've got a best offer comp, sold comp on this for 19. They seem to be bringing $4 to $5 each individually. I think I can get 15 bucks out of them. I paid 50 cents each, so I'm gonna list them for like $14.99, and I think they'll sell good. All right, here's one. Listen, I'm not a big media seller. I'm ungated for media on Amazon. I followed Mike, the used book guys, advice, you know, with the Christian bookstore, got some media, got unlocked. I've sent a few things in, it's been good, but I'm still not a big media person. But I did find this great courses, paid $2 for it, Capitalism, Socialism, and it is new. It's totally shrink wrapped. So new, this thing brings 30 to 32 on Amazon. I'm gonna send it into Amazon. Using Mike's advice, I've got my poly bags with the warning, you know, the suffocation warning, there's self-sealing. So to protect the newness, because it is totally original shrink wrap, I will put this in the poly bag. You know, so that, you know, there's the suffocation warning. I put my barcodes for Amazon on there. I can seal the sucker up. It'll protect the newness. So when I say it's new, it really is new. It doesn't get ripped with those yahoos at the Amazon warehouse. Again, this poly bag, the style of poly bag, I can put it in my things, but I got this idea from Mike, the used book guy. If you're selling Amazon, you're not listening to him, his channel, you need to get on his channel. He's my spirit guide for Amazon. So, but anyway, this will be, I paid $2 for it. Again, it's just going to go in. It'll sell $30, $31, $32 on Amazon. It's new, so that's cool. Here's a algebraic number fields book. Okay, math book. It's this one's going to go to Amazon too. It's not a huge seller on ScoutIQ. It's got an E-score 4, so it's only selling like every 6 weeks or so, but it's selling for about $40, and I paid $4 for it. So it's worth. I'll send it in. It'll sell. Be good. Here's what I got for free in a free basket, and I don't have any comps on it, but it's kind of funny. Coon Dogs and Buttermilk, and this is I think that's a cool title. But it's stories from Hickman County, Tennessee. And, you know, I like that kind of thing, like local stories. You know, Hickman County, Tennessee is up kind of middle Tennessee, just a little southwest of Nashville, Davidson County. It's a couple hours from North Alabama, but it's it was in a free thing. And I like local history. And I'll listen, even if it breaks $10, it was free, right? Now here's an interesting one. I've sold this kind of stuff before. Kind of like these it's like these martial arts. You know, I don't know what power taiji is. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you know, it's got the classic, you know, different katas and forms and moves and things. I've sold a lot of this style thing, this martial arts thing, works good for me. I got this one for, look, I got it for 50 cents. You know, it's got some wear. What's interesting on Amazon, there's no fulfilled by Amazon ones, but there are, you know, merchant fulfilled. This thing ranges from 25 to 90 bucks. I've got to do some research with Keepa, and, you know, I'll look at eBay as well, decide where I'm going to actually sell it, but I think it'll bring at least 20 bucks. I'll pay 50 cents for it. I think it could bring a lot more. We'll see. It's not the best condition, but it's still good. I mean, it's, you know, it's got a little wear, but for 50 cents, it's going to be good. This was I think it's a gorgeous book. Shot in Alabama, A History of Photography. I think that is just such a pretty book. I actually paid $5 for this one. I liked it so good, but it was price clipped. Look, sorry, if it had a price or a name, they clipped it. And, you know, it's just got lots of just photos, and I thought it was just a gorgeous book. I see it selling 35 to 40 bucks. I like the subject matter. I wanted to check it out, even though I paid $5 for it. I normally probably would only pay, I mean, you guys laugh at this without my Alabama prices. I normally would probably only pay like $1, $2 for this, but I liked it. Kind of thing I want to put in my store. And I think it'll sell for somewhere in that $30 to $40 range. Okay. All right. These last two things I want to show are kind of cool. I got these from, I've got a relationship now with a guy that works in one of the stores, and if he sees something kind of weird, cool, he's kind of learned what kind of things I like, he'll give me a call and shoot me a text, say, hey, are you interested in this? Excuse me. So the first thing, and I've sold these before, it's these Spectrum magazines. This was number 18 through 21. And it's like these fantasy art annuals, okay? They have, excuse me again, still getting over stuff. This one's hardback. It should sell for about this one's going to sell for about 40 to 45 bucks. I paid him $5 each for these, but it's just beautiful art. See, just gorgeous stuff. had to take a break there. If you noticed a splice, I never splice. What you see is what you get. But like I said, I'm still getting over this. You know, I got sick a couple weeks ago, and I'm still getting over all the congestion stuff. And I apologize for that. But I had to take a break. I never do that. It's what you see is what you get. But nobody wanted to see all that. But these Spectrum books are. I've sold these in the past. I did pay him $5 each for these. Even the hardback was $5. The paperback, I mean, you can see, again, these things are gorgeous. Some of the earlier ones only bring like $10. But most of these later versions will bring at least 20 in softback. And then they'll bring more. Hardback's more like 40 to 50. So I'm thinking I may list all these together. I got $20 in the 4 of them. I think I can get $100 to $120 for all 4 of them. So I may put them together. I'll decide. But they're really cool. I probably would not normally pay $5 for them, but I'm still kind of developing this relationship with this guy and kind of, him reaching out to me. And a case in point is this last book that I'm probably going to keep. We'll see. I'm definitely going to keep it for a while and enjoy it. But it's this Linge du Bazar, okay? This was a art exhibit in France. And this book, it was on topics of the bazaar. And it has paintings, not just new contemporary stuff, but, old, fine art stuff, all kinds of stuff. It was an exhibit. And this was the book, that goes with it. There's one on eBay somebody has for $900. I think it's crazy. So on Amazon, I've seen them for $250, some for $180. This one, I paid him $25 for this one. And I think it's going to go in my collection. I think it's really special. I like it. I'm going to keep it. If I start seeing some sell for $500 or $600, then I might have to let it go, right? But it was really cool. And it's kind of fun that I got this from my guy, right? He's like I said, he's learning what I like. And it's nice to have that relationship. So that's it. That's what I found. That's some cool stuff. A couple things I'll keep. Some stuff I'll sell on eBay. Some stuff I'll sell on Amazon. And just remember, see cool, buy cool. And then list it so you can sell it. And hopefully you guys are doing good. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.